it's going to be a tricky one. As like we said, we're on a run of form. West Ham are on a bit of a run of form as well. So that being said, what's your kind of takes for the game on Sunday? What do you expect?
Yeah, first of all, I'm going to big up to Dom on our channel. I'm actually going to he's coming up to Glasgow for the day this
Oh
week to
wow,
watch Celtic with me, just for a bit of banter. But fair play to him, that's just like a 6-hour train journey there and back in one day. So just to watch Celtic in the Europa League. But anyway, uh,
madness.
yeah, West Ham. West Ham are always like tricky. It's always scrappy. It's always just shit, and I just hate playing West Ham because they're terrible. The manager is awful in my eyes, and I just think like how they've how they got Europa League last season and how they're still doing all right this season. I'll never know, but yeah, look, remember the last games, right? We got beat by them back end of last season. There was a 3-3 draw. We were 3-0 up.
Oh.
And the only other one I can remember is Dele Alli doing absolute bits when Jose Mourinho called him his brother. So
Yeah, where'd you kind of
yeah,
go
no,
with it?
I think I think Kev's right. It is their cup final, and soon enough, if we don't start beating them, it's going to start becoming our cup final. So
100%. It is interesting you said that as well. I mean, it's funny you say that 3-3 draw because I think they made a video of it today, montaging that draw as well. They literally posted it on Twitter like a
that's
full
literally
2-minute
the
video.
best thing they're living on, isn't it? That they
I
came back
know.
from 3 goals down.
It's incredible. Like you said, you just want to do one on them. So I'm going to hit you with a score prediction just because it's always nice to see what you think is going to happen. So if Tottenham decide to turn up like they did against Newcastle, what's your kind of thoughts on score predictions?
Well, Spurs are a bit tragic in defence, as we always have been for as long as I can ever remember. So I always think we'll concede. But I like this 3-1. I had that on the Newcastle game, so I'm going to go back on 3-1 for Spurs. I'll never back a draw, and I'll never back West Ham. So you've always got to back Spurs. I just think that we are a better team and we have much better players. But depends who shows up, doesn't it? Because Spurs recently have shown up like we did in the first game of the season against City, and we showed up against a pretty terrible Newcastle team. But we need to be showing up from the first minute.
That's the thing. Like again, it was the same. Like we've spoken about. It was literally like, here we go again. We're 1-0 down. I can't even fathom the fact of going 1-0 against West Ham. Because like you said, okay, yes, they don't have as much quality as us, but they're somehow riding on something, and I don't know what it is. They're literally high on something. Because like you said, they're doing business at the moment. I'm feeling the same, Orange. Lanzini, he lives in my baddest nightmares. Honestly, that goal still haunts me to this day. So as long as we keep him at bay, I'm all happy. And Eric Dyer doesn't score an own goal, which